I'm sure by now you guys have noticed that I like crossovers. I've liked crossovers like all my life. Growing up when I'd watch my favorite whatever it was, anime, comic book, just a movie, reading a book, whatever. I always liked crossovers. And recently, I was watching my brother play Mass Effect 2 again. I haven't seen Mass Effect 2 in like over a decade. But anyway, and I got to thinking because I saw Samara, and I was thinking Samara and the Punisher would be like one of the greatest duos, and I don't think anyone has ever mentioned this or did a story about it. I don't really think I'm gonna do a story about it for this video. It's really a discussion video, and you let me guys know what you think in the comments. But yeah, the Punisher and Samara would be a great duo. Whether it's teaming up to fight people, maybe even a relationship or just a friendship or whatever. They would have a really good rapport with each other because if you think about it, right? So we look at the Punisher's code. So the Punisher's code is strict. He's a lethal vigilant. He has a lethal vigilante philosophy. Obviously, we know the Punisher is Frank Castle, and he operates on two absolute rules: always protect the innocent, and never let the guilty live. All right, to Castle, the justice system is broken, making his deadly methods the only permanent solution to stopping crime. So notice, right? The two absolute rules is what? Always protect the innocent and never let the guilty live. Well, let's look at Samara from Mass Effect, right? And I remember I had a crush on her when I was a kid too. Kind of funny about that. But anyway, we go to Samara from Mass Effect. She's what's known as an asari. Her alien race is known as the asari, and she's particularly known as a Justicar. Now, the Justicar code is rigid, absolute moral doctrine, followed by the elite asari Justicars in the Mass Effect universe. Where did I want to go to? It allows for no gray areas. There's no gray areas, right? Justicars believe that justice means following the code exactly without exception. If an action is judged unjust, they are bound to punish the perpetuator, often utilizing lethal force immediately. So let's do a recap here. I should have highlighted this. I'm gonna do it right now, if I can. Let's highlight this. Right. Um. Right. Always protect the innocent and never let the guilty live. That's the Punisher's code. All right. Let's go back to the Justicar code. Punish the perpetuator using lethal force. Protect the innocent. Check this out. The oaths of subsumation. Justicars are bound by these oaths to protect the innocent and punish the guilty and uphold existing asari laws. So these two are like a parallel to each other, and I'm surprised no one's ever brought this up. It's kind of crazy because when I was rewatching them do the Samara mission, it was crazy to see. I was like, she's basically like a space, a blue space chick Punisher, right? Basically what she is. Both of them are strict. They both use lethal force on those they consider guilty, and they punish the people they consider bad, right? And there's no gray area in the Justicar code, right? For a Justicar like Samara, there are no morally gray areas. Every action falls strictly into the category of either right or wrong, and the punishment is frequently fatal or lethal. Right? They operate outside of standard government jurisdictions. They're like vigilantes, all right, within the Asari republics. So I got to thinking, I was like, damn, I think this would be a crazy crossover. Not that I'm making a story. I don't even know where to begin on making a story between these two, but I think it would be sick, honestly. Like, I think it would be cool. They would have interesting dialogue, too. Like I said, their codes are very similar. Very similar. If they ever had and if they did end up having a couple or whatever, their kid would be insane. Like their kid, this is what I imagine what their kid would look like. Something like that. Got the Punisher logo, black, white. Got the black and white, right? And the reason why their kid would be so fatal is because Asari can live for 1,000 years. So you could have an Asari Punisher that would be living longer than 1,000 years, man. Going crazy, all right? Punishing the galaxy for 1,000 years. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this scenario. I think this would be an interesting crossover for sure. The Punisher and Samara. Um, this is something I wanted to do. Once again, no script. I just came up with this idea, and I, got a couple pictures, got some information, put it out there, and looking for feedback. So, anyways, this isn't gonna be a long video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Let me know if you guys want to see a little short story. Once again, I don't even know how we would begin to do that, but I can make it happen. Pretty creative, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.